night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup. Ball team and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. They'll check it down to Geis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of mid. Field.
Complete to Darius Geis. It's a gain of 20. And a Washington first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Scrimmage and taken down. Demario Davis there on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. 1st and goal from the 3. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And they'll have the football but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. To throw again. Wilson. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The 25-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it is caught one-handed. And he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. To throw again is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And his throw here is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he finds Howard complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Haskins going to throw again. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins flushed out right, and that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here.
A gain of 11 on the
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
The 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. And the Washington.
6-0 our score after one.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chargers 6.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ito Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll let this go deep for Rupp. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Haskins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Looking up with the right, and he muffs it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Wilson. Catch by Gronkowski. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And it's caught by Jackson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
8-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. This will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Yards to go.
Smith catches left side. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
50-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Charger drive about to get going. They go play action with Wilson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Play action. Now Wilson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
At the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Green's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's get on that tackle. See how they attack him here. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and now it's second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Washington 10.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught inside the 30. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown, look out. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first play. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Haskins out of the gun. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On is the Chargers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
From midfield now, Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His 11th touchdown of the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So now he's equal to his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
from the 30 on second down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Here's Haskins to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
On the tackle.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third and goal, Haskins. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kelvin Harmon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it. They get the football at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a play is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On first down, it's Haskins. On the crossing route, complete. That's Green. And bulldozing through, and he takes it in. Touchdown. touchdown, Washington. A.J. Green, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has once again taken the lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught for the 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Wilson now off the bootleg. Interception picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Dancing to his left. And not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete to Smith. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And a flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Again, Geis. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Haskins eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A.J. Green with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go